Given the choice, most of us would prefer to stay in our own home for as long as possible, close to our community, our friends, family and places we know and love, in the house, bungalow or flat that we call home. But circumstances change. We might lose some of our mobility, our eyesight or hearing, or maybe living with dementia, and our home becomes difficult or unsafe to live in. Fortunately, help is at hand from Care and Repair in Powys. Care and Repair works hard to keep people safe and independent in their own home. Our work has improved the quality of life for thousands of people and saved the public purse millions in reduced hospital and care home costs. Y cam cyntaf i weithwyr achos ac weithiau swyddog technogol yn weld â'r cleient. Yma mae ein swyddog technogol John Howard yn cwrdd gyda Mrs Vaughan a'i mab i drafod y gwaith. Ym mentref gwledig afor yw, mae Mrs Vaughan yn ei chael yn anodd i mynd i mewn ac allan o'r bath oherwydd problemau gyda'i phen-lin. Byddai cawod cerdded i mewn gyda canllawiau'n gwneud pethau'n rwyddach a mwy ddiogel. Mae gofal a thrwsio mywys yn cymryd ei amser i esbonio wrth ein cleientaid fanylion y gwaith sydd ei angen a wneud yn siŵr y caiff ei hangeinion ei ateb.
Care and Repair ensures that all works are carried out by reputable contractors and comply with building regs and the Welsh Housing Quality Standard, so our clients can feel confident and reassured that they're in safe hands. We're a non-profit making organisation providing advice and practical help and support to older people and those with disabilities.
The window here and the drain there.
Our funding mainly comes from the Welsh Government, the County Council and the Health Board. Because of how we are funded, a lot of work is absolutely free. Where we do not need to charge, we can often access grants to cover some or even all of the costs. Many people assume they won't qualify for support or financial assistance because they own their own home, or they rent privately, or need to be in receipt of benefits. That's not the case.
Wel, yn syml reit, yn amlwg mae fy mam yn mynd yn hun, fel nifer mawr o bobl, ond eto yn annibynnol ac eisiau byw yn annibynnol. Ac felly beth ni'n ceisio wneud yma ydy rhoi pecyn cymorth at ei gilydd sydd yn caniatáu hynny ar gyfer y dyfodol. Beth sy'n bwysig ydy ac yn werthfawr am gwaith gofal y thrwsio ydy bod nhw'n caniatáu i rywun i fyw yn annibynnol yn ei cartrefi, yn saff ac yn diogel, a hynny o fewn eu cymunedau, a mae hynny'n rhywbeth amhrisiadwy ac yn werthfawr iawn.
The next stage is when the contractors arrive and work start on your home. Here is Keith Henry from Kerry Vale Contractors. They are one of the contractors that Care and Repair in Powys use to carry out the largest scale works needed in some homes.
Mr Cuthbert lives in a very remote area. He values his independence. We've built up a good working relationship with him and he trusts us to do a good job.
Mr Cuthbert has been living for many years in a property which needs a number of internal and external improvements. We went to see him to hear how his life was changing for the better after getting in touch with Care and Repair.
I heard about Care and Repair via the social services at the hospital. They suggested I contact Care and Repair, and they came along and they made a number of suggestions which I found incredibly helpful, and what they're doing now will make a huge difference.
So we're building a new road, a ramp. We've got a new pathway running down to the house with a handrail so that everything comes up to date.
I like living by myself and I like it here. I intend to stay here as long as possible. They're putting a well in for me so I can have fresh drinking water, clean fresh water, which I never had before because I normally get my water from the stream and it's unfiltered. In addition to that, I'm having trouble. Well, I can't even go up the stairs in my house, or if I do, it's incredibly difficult. And they're putting a shower and a new toilet downstairs, so I won't need to go upstairs now at all.
The final stage is the completion of the works. Over the years, Care and Repair have helped over 70 clients in Caerwynnon Park in South Powys with small and large adaptations to their park homes. At a recent coffee morning held in the social club, we reminded people what we do and how we can help. The fitting of a simple handrail or widening of a doorway for a wheelchair can make a world of difference. And by enabling people to live safely in their own homes, we're also helping communities to stay together.
One of the things about Care and Repair is we don't close doors. People come to us with random questions, and if we don't know, we'll go and find out for you.
It was a lively meeting with much positive feedback. We went to see one resident who's had quite a lot of help from Care and Repair during his time at the park.
Hello sir, how are you today?
Very well, thank you.
I'm Alan from Care and Repair.
Pleased to meet you. I heard about Care and Repair because I'd had some people that had work done on the park. I've had wonderful experience, all the work that Care and Repair have done. I moved to Corunum Park about 23 years ago. I needed quite a bit of work on the house. I had to have windows done and a complete refurbishment of the bathroom, which is now a wet room. I feel quite confident every time I take a shower that I'm not going to fall over. With the work that Care and Repair has done, it's enabled me now to get up and down the steps much easier with a handrail. I did have problems with my hips. My pelvis was shattered and I've had 2 hip replacements. I don't feel that I'm going to fall anymore.
So if we fit another rail down the steps here,
Make ideal, make it much better for me.
and we'll make sure we contact Berkeley Parks, as is their to get their permission, as is their refurbishment.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah, we make it safe for everybody.
Yeah. I feel entirely safe now with my independent living.
If you or someone you're concerned about would like to find out more about how we can help you live independently, it couldn't be easier. Gofal a thrwsio yn Powys, yma I chi. Rydyn ni wedi bod yn gwella cartrefi a newid bywydau ers 1988.